dark, but now we can see it's getting brighter as the sun rises. But there you go. So looking at the headlines, and we'll start off with the Standard, where we have 20 heads of state to attend Uhuru's fete. Now, it is already gazetted as a public holiday. Tuesday, the 28th, that's going to be this coming Tuesday, where the president is now going to be sworn in for his second term. So 20 heads of state. Yesterday, we had seen that there was information, or rather, the government was coming out to defend and say that they have not solicited for congratulations messages. But there you go, 20 heads of states set to grace this occasion.
To attend. Yeah, thank you very much, Mike. I think the attendance of the 20 heads of state is very much in order, because it gives now President Uhuru Kenyatta's regime or presidents some form of legitimacy, because we have been seeing reports on social media indicating that there's none head of state who has sent congratulatory messages. But in fact, there was a letter purporting to come from Benjamin Netanyahu, the Prime Minister of Israel, which people are saying is a Photoshop. But I think when we have heads of state coming and gracing the occasion, then it gives it some form of legitimacy. Because, you know, the election of Uhuru has been has had a number of problems in accordance to the electoral process. So it's good to have the heads of state coming and giving support.
And generally, I don't know what we should expect to be different from the previous swearing in. We do know that when he was being sworn in for his first term, he was taking over from Mwai Kibaki. Yes, but this time it's, well, basically a continuation.
Yeah, this time around is just a continuation of his regime, because previously, as you have said, we had exchange of tools of governance. We had a sword exchanging and so on. But when we saw the military doing the exercises the other day, I think this time around it will be a simple exercise, just marching. Then, you know, we have military personnel trying to show that now handing over to the commander-in-chief of the defense forces, and prayers and other things. So we don't have so much this time round. But I know President Kenyatta's reign this time round is going to have a number of challenges, because, as you know, the opposition is not going to give him comfort, as in they are going to engage in a number of activities to ensure that his regime is real on toes.
And well, as we maybe will see even in the papers as we carry on, we do know that NASA may be planning to have a rally on the same day. And of course, there's that big announcement that is expected yesterday. We do know that the opposition leader, Raila Odinga, was in Zanzibar not too long ago, but he came back, and he came back prepared and ready to fire away. And tomorrow is expected to have that big announcement.
Yeah, I think what's happening in this country is that Raila Odinga, the former Prime Minister, expressed that he doesn't recognize the legitimacy of Uhuru Kenyatta. So I think what they are planning to do on 12th is to create attention from Kasarani, and also have their own event. Previously, we were told that it will be some form of memorial prayer for people lost their lives during the agitation process. But I think the police service will not give them some form of, you know, to do their activities. So there's going to be running battles in Nairobi, and it's not good for a country, it's not good for economy, because international media will be all over, and they will want to see that the swearing in of Uhuru Kenyatta is done with some form of peace. But now what the NASA is trying to do is to draw the attention of the international community to say that, you see, those are swearing in, but the population, the majority of the citizens are with the opposition. So, and it's going to create a lot of tension in Nairobi.
Let's wait for the announcement.